What's up you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So as you guys can see by my face and the title of this video, I decided to do a Euphoria kind of makeup look today. I know it's been a minute since I posted a tutorial, so I'm really excited for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video, and if you want to see how I created this look, then please keep on watching. Your girl is back, y'all. Let's get into it. I don't really know what I did with my hair. I kind of just did like a little slick at the front. I got the little sequin top because I don't know, Euphoria, I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna do first let's redo that. I'm gonna do my brows first, and I'm gonna do that off camera because I'm currently growing them out as always. And so if I did this on camera, it would take me like a really long time, but y'all seen this process before. If you're new to my channel, literally go to any other video. I have a whole tutorial on how I do my eyebrows too. So yeah, I'm gonna do that and then I'll be right back. They are literally so grown out. This is so bad. But anyways, before I do that, I just want to let y'all know I just tried the NYX micro brow pencil. This is bomb. Like, this is bomb for the price. It's crazy. I just put y'all on. You're welcome. Okay, so I'm back and the brows are done, and I know you might be thinking, damn sis, that's bold as hell, and I know that, but the way I see it, the look I'm about to do is more of like a nighttime look. I don't really think I'd wear this during the day. So bold makeup, bold brows, period. Moving on. So now I'm just priming my eyelids, and I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. And I just wanted to update y'all. I am so sad because if y'all watched my videos before, then you guys would probably recognize that I would always use and talk about my Morphe like I think 25 brush or something like that, but it was a discontinued Morphe brush, and it was literally my absolute favorite for like anything. Like, it was like my multi-purpose brush. And I went on a cabin trip last month. I think I lost it there, and I went literally so freaking sad because obviously they don't make that brush anymore. And yeah, that's that, but sad story. So the makeup look I'm doing today is not directly from the show, but it is going to be Euphoria inspired. So first I'm just going to grab some tape and put it on my eyelids just to kind of give like that cat eye effect type of thing. I also have like actual eye pads like for makeup, but I'm too lazy to grab them, so tape it is. And I just put this like right at the outer corner of my eye and point it up towards the tail of my eyebrow like that. I just poked myself in the eye so hard and I teared up. That's crazy. It dead ass looks like I'm crying now. Oh my god, it's red. Is it? I'm tripping. Anyways, moving on. I think I'm gonna be using first the Sultry Anastasia palette. Literally one of the best. I'm sorry my top keeps falling. I don't mean to be out there, you know. But anyways, first shade I'm gonna be going into is the shade Dystopian, and to dip into that color I'm gonna be using the Morphe M506 brush. Looks like this, just a skinny little fluffy brush. And with that color I'm just kind of gonna create like the cut crease shape. Oop. That was not supposed to go like that. So just kind of like place it in your crease, not really buffing it out like you would with the transition shade. I'm kind of just trying to stamp the color in there. Like that. Okay, so now that you look like this on some raccoon-ish vibes, I'm just gonna grab a small little brush. I don't even know what this is. This is the Echo Tool something. It looks like this, and I'm just gonna grab the tiniest bit of the black shade from this palette, and I'm kind of just gonna stamp that like below where we place that brown shade to just kind of like add depth to it. You could already see how it like creates the dimension, but so kind of just making like a line right under that to make it look even deeper. Okay, so now that that's there, I'm gonna go ahead and take Dystopian again on that same brush from before, and then buffing those edges outwards, but not going too high up, just kind of softening them up. Okay, now I'm gonna be taking the shade Twig, which is this lighter brown shade right here, and I'm just gonna take that on another fluffy brush, and I'm gonna just blend out the edges of everything with this lighter color. Damn, bro, stay doing that. Anyways, just buffing that out so that we don't have any harsh lines. So anyways, the reason that I wanted to do this video is because one, I have not posted a video in so long and I do miss it. I'm always so busy and it's really time consuming. Two, I am going to a Euphoria party and I wanted to practice my look, and I was like, well, I might as well do that and make a video on it, which is what I'm doing now. And even though I feel like makeup tutorials are kind of non-existent on YouTube now, like the makeup community on YouTube is literally like gone. Like if you're not doing reviews or like first impressions or something, or like a challenge, like it's makeup tutorials just don't exist. I feel like TikTok took over that. And yeah, for some reason, when literally I'll go viral on TikTok for the dumbest stuff ever, but let me post an elaborate ass video on how I did my makeup, I get like 30 likes. So I don't know. And YouTube is relaxing for me. It's fun and I missed it. So here I am. Hopefully people watch this Euphoria look, but yeah. Okay, so now I'm just gonna cut my crease using a Q-tip and some makeup remover, and I just do this so that I have like a cleaner canvas to cut my crease on, because you know, with all these shadows, putting concealer on top of it, it just gets kind of messy. Even though that's how I used to do it, once I started doing this, I found that it's so much easier. So basically, act like this is concealer and just kind of cut your crease. Obviously, it doesn't have to be like crazy precise. For the most part, you're just kind of trying to clear the area for the concealer. Now I'm just gonna cut my crease once again using the same Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I just like to put some on the back of my hand so it's easier to grab, and I'm using this Real Techniques brush, or not Real Techniques, sorry, BH Cosmetics. I don't know from where or what number or anything, but it looks like this. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a cut crease in the typical, you know, cut crease shape. Like that, but clean it up and stuff, obviously. Bro, y'all saw how good that looked before I looked up. I forgot to set it, bro. I'm so mad. This just sent me back like 30 minutes, but whatever. Okay, so now I fixed it, but before I move on to the other eye, I'm gonna set it with... Wait a second. I'm squinting so it doesn't move. I'm gonna set it with the shade Fresh from the same palette, just because it's a nude color and I don't want that concealer to move anywhere. So I'm just kind of packing that on. So now we're ready to move on, and the next step, I'm going to be taking the Lilac You A Lot palette by ColourPop, which is funny because I've already done a Euphoria video on my channel before, and this is the exact same palette I use, but we're going for a different look, so it's whatever. How did I just do that again, bruh? I'm sick. I'm so sick right now. Why the frick does that keep happening? I literally said it. Oh, okay. All right, hold on. Anyways, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. Now I'm going in with the Lilac You A Lot palette, and I'm going to be using the shade Zoned Out, which is this the most lavender shade in the palette, I guess. And I'm going to be taking that on the Morphe X Ariel A19 brush. These brushes are so freaking good. I got them for Christmas and I literally just started using them last week. So yeah, but I'm just literally gonna be taking that shade, just packing it on the brush, and I'm just gonna be straight packing it on to the lid, and I'm just putting that all over. It's gonna take a while though. Okay, but I need to make a confession. The gag is that when I made my last Euphoria video, I had never seen Euphoria a day in my life, and I didn't start watching Euphoria until literally 2 days ago. Literally 2 days ago, and the season finale of season 2 is on Sunday, and today is Wednesday. So I'm literally only on season 1 right now, but so far it's really good. I really like it. Definitely caught me off guard a few times because I started watching it at work, and like I knew there were like those kind of scenes in there, but I didn't think it was like that. So I was like, oh shit. The purple actually looks a lot more vibrant and better in person than on camera, but now I'm finally gonna take off this tape and see what we're looking like. I can pick it up. period. So since I had to go over it so many times because the concealer kept transferring, the darker shade isn't super blended. So I'm just gonna go in with the skinny blending brush once again and take that Twig shade and kind of just go on top of it, because even though I did want like a dramatic look, it's a little harsher than I would like. So I'm just kind of going over that. Okay, so now I'm gonna be doing some eyeliner, and I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild Mega Liner in the shade Black. And yeah, so I'm not gonna be doing a crazy long wing. Like, I'm not gonna connect the wing to the outer part or anything. I'm just kind of gonna make a smaller wing, but not like a baby wing, you know what I mean? Okay, now this is where the hard part comes in because I'm gonna try to create a little cat eye on the inner corner. So I'm just kind of gonna make a line downwards, almost making like a little triangle, if you can see that. So this is where we're at right now. I think it's gonna look a lot better once I have my under eye and then obviously the rest of my face on. So I'm just gonna do this to the other eye and then I'll be back. Okay, so this is where we're at right now. I think I made the wings pretty even. I'm really proud of myself right now, I'm not gonna lie. But now comes the fun part. We're gonna get rhinestones and we're just gonna put them all over the lid. Okay, so now I'm gonna be putting on these little gems, kind of just wherever, not really in a specific manner, but I'm gonna be using these and lash glue to put these on with tweezers. And this part can be really tricky, like trying to hold the studs and everything. So this might be a little hard, but I'm just kind of gonna try my best, you know what I mean? So I think I'm kind of just gonna place them like along the crease line, if you know what I mean. So the first one is just gonna go right there like that. Ooh, is that too big? It might be too big. Or maybe I'll leave the outside ones bigger and then like go smaller. Yeah, we could try that. So I'm actually gonna be using a new lash glue today. This is the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive, latex free and clear, #1 selling glue brush on, period. I've literally had this for months, but I kind of just bought it as a backup, and now it's finally time to use it, if I can open it, you know. Okay, so these are the lashes I ended up going for, and I really like them. I think they're super pretty still. Like, it still gives definition to my eye without taking away from the whole cut crease. So I think we're pretty much good with the eyes. Now we're moving on to the rest of the face. Okay, so to start off, I'm going to be priming my face, and I'm using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I'm not gonna lie, like, this isn't a bad primer at all, like, don't get me wrong. However, I don't see the hype that TikTok put behind it. Like, I don't know if I see a big difference with my skin. Maybe I don't pay attention enough. I mean, definitely it does its job as a primer, like, you know, my makeup lasts, whatever, but like, as far as skin goes, like, I feel like it's just kind of the same. Maybe it's because I don't have big pores, I don't know. So I'm not complaining, like, it's a good, you know, I just don't see like the whole reason it went like crazy viral or anything. But I guess for the price and for, you know, actually doing its job, it's good. So yeah, but that's what I'm using. Now for foundation, I'm going to be using Miss Rihanna's Fenty Beauty Hydrating Longwear Pro Filter Foundation. Yeah, so I'm going to be buffing that in using the Morphe X Ariel brush. I'm pretty sure it's like meant for foundation, but you do as you please. So I'm just going to kind of pump that a little bit everywhere, and I think this might be like just the tiniest bit too light for me right now. Now for concealer, I don't think I've used this one on my channel yet, but I've been absolutely loving the Juvia's Place I Am Magic concealer. First of all, the packaging is so cute, but I just absolutely love it. But it is super full coverage, so I kind of just go in with like a light little hand, just where I know I need it. And even if it's too little at first, it's always better to build up, in my opinion, than to, you know, just kind of go ham and then you have like hella cakey face. So that's what I'm doing now. And also, I actually learned a trick on TikTok the other day from this girl. I don't know what her name was, but sis put me on, and sis blessed me for real. So what she did was she used a color corrector. I'm using the NYX one. and she just takes a yellow one to put like right under your eyes. And I don't really know, it just kind of like corrected my under eyes like so nicely, dude. Like I think it's because it kind of makes them look more like a skin tone rather than like brightening it. Because me personally, I feel like since I'm so fair, I don't really like to brighten my under eye. I like to make it just look like skin, like not with like dark circles. And this just did that so well, dude. And I don't know, I'm about to show y'all. So anyways, I'm just blending this in. Not with the beauty blender, because y'all know I don't fuck with those anymore. And I like using a brush more because it's also like you can kind of concentrate wherever you want your product at, and it's not going to move around or budge, or it's not going to be absorbed as much like with the sponge. So I kind of just like get lazy with it, and I blend out my concealer with the same brush with my foundation because I don't see why not. I don't know if you can see, like obviously I look like hella crazy right now because I have no bronze or anything, but like my under eye, like it's like kind of gone. Like you don't see a purple undertone, but it doesn't look like crazy brightened like if I were to just do concealer, where it would be kind of highlighted. And me personally, I don't like to highlight them because it just looks too like a little Miley Cyrus moment, you know what I'm saying? A little like that, and I just don't like that. So now let's get into this cream contour. I'm sure y'all know the drill for this one. I'm just kind of using the LA Girl in the shade Almond. You can kind of see my natural cheekbone line right here. I mean, my cheekbones are kind of high naturally. Well, technically it's right here. You can see that. So I do it above to snatch my face even more. And that's why when you do this, you don't want to blend downwards. You always blend upwards. So you see, even if the product moves, since I put it above my cheekbone, it's still not passing that line. So it's always good to give yourself that kind of little bit of room to kind of move around, so that, you know, even if I had put it on top, like right on top, it would probably end up right here. And we don't want that. So, well, I don't want that. Again, you do as you want, shawty. But yeah. Okay, so now since that's all I'm doing for cream products, I'm gonna go ahead and set with powder, and I'm gonna be using the Fenty, the Fenty loose setting powder. But I'm not going to be going in with a beauty blender to pack this into my skin or anything. I'm going to be using a brush, and again, this is the Morphe X Ariel collection. This is the A32, and I'm just kind of going to use this to lightly set the face because I'm going in with another setting powder on top of this, so I don't want to look like hella cakey. But if you were only doing one layer powder, you could do you know, a heavier coat, like use a sponge or whatever, but I'm not, so I just kind of lightly, you know, set under my eye. See, sometimes my redness comes in handy because, like, even though I have foundation, like, you can still see some kind of pink, and it looks like I'm like blushing right now. So now that that has been set, I'm going with bronzer. And if you're an OG, you remember this. This is the I Heart Revolution Bronze and Glow little palette, and this is the bronzer. I honestly really love this bronzer. I wish they sold it separately. The highlight is really good too, though, don't get me wrong. I'll probably use that today too. But I'm just taking this one on a Morphe M405 brush, and I'm just kind of gonna go over you know, where we put the cream contour. And using this same powder, I'm gonna go ahead and nose contour as well. Nothing too extreme. And I always start from under the brow and kind of connect it downwards. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and blush. And honestly, I hate this blush. This is the Fit Me in the shade 25, and I don't like it. I think it takes so much to come up on your face. However, I absolutely love the color. So you do have to pack it on, and it does not last. So even if you go ham with this product, like at first, it's okay, because in a few hours, babes, it's not gonna be there, or it's gonna be softened, and you're probably gonna get to the look that you want. So if you're ever going somewhere, I would go crazy on the blush and then just let it tone out throughout the night. So now I'm gonna set again with the powder, and the two brushes that I usually like to use are the Ariel one from earlier, and then this one is the Morphe E48 brush. These are very similar in shape. You can see they're kind of like, you know, yeah, literally the Jaclyn Hill setting palette, whatever it's called, brightening and setting palette. Brightening and setting palette is so freaking good. It's just so good, y'all. Yeah, like if you know, you know. So I'm gonna use the banana kind of shade under my eyes just to brighten just a little bit. And like, I don't know if you can tell a difference, but like I feel like I can. Like it's kind of like, it fills your pores, like it makes you look smooth, it blurs you out, like it's just everything. Like I'm just obsessed. So for highlight, I think I'm going to use the ColourPop Flexitarian. Mine is totally crushed, but I actually don't do like a crazy highlight anymore. I haven't done that in a really long time. I kind of go for something softer now. However, this is Euphoria themed. You know, they be having glitter everywhere and all that stuff. So like, why not? Now we're going to move on to the under eye. And I'm just going to be using that same shade Dystopian with the same brush from earlier. And I'm just going to drag that all over my under eye. Okay, now for lips, I'm going to be going in with this NYX lip liner in the shade Nude Truffle. And I'm just kind of going to lightly line my lips. Okay, so now on top of this, I know I look crazy. I'm going to be using the Revlon Super Stay something Revlon lipstick, I don't know, in the shade Bear It All 755. Sure. Alright guys, so now I just added some finishing touches. I added a few more rhinestones, some bottom mascara, and I think that's it for this video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed watching me create this Euphoria look. I had a lot of fun doing it, even though it was kind of hard. It feels good to be back. Let me know if you guys like the tutorials. I can definitely make more of those. Or if you want vlogs, let me know what kind of content you want to see from me, and I got y'all. But I think that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching, and if you did, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to your girl, you know the drill, support your girl, please. Anyways, I think that's it, and I'll see you guys next time.